Tonight I am here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's a beautiful evening, not too warm, so I thought I'd go up Anakeesta. I always say how Anakeesta is my favorite attraction here in Gatlinburg and probably one of my favorite in the entire area. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Let's go have an amazing night. So we're getting close here to sunset, so I'm expecting some pretty spectacular views up there. Breeze is just perfection. Heat is not too bad, but it's just very comfortable here tonight. And as I was coming into Gatlinburg this evening, I noticed that the streets were pretty light. There were not too many people in town. And as you can see, as I am on one of these lifts, I have not seen one person come down yet. It is pretty quiet. It's going to be pretty peaceful here this evening. I can just feel it already. Every time I go up, I always look at that roof right there with all of the hair ties. And I always have to wonder, is that just why? How does that even happen? You just throw that on there? Don't throw your hair ties up there, guys. I always need a hair tie too. Look at that. Not one person's coming down. We might have entire Anakeesta to ourselves. Can you imagine? We've had some pretty hot days here in the Smokies, and we've had some rain, and it's just amazing what a little bit of rain and hot sun will do, because look at all of that beautiful lush green here. It's just so pretty. And as we're going up, kind of enjoying the view, if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. And if you have not already, please consider subscribing for vlogs here in the Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg areas. I am a transplant to the area and not even 3 years here. And I love kind of exploring the entire region with my camera and taking you guys along with me. It just gives me a lot of joy to share that with everyone. So if you are not new here, thank you for coming along with me. I'm not very good with flowers, names and such, but I love those right there. So if you guys can see, I know we're pretty high up. What are those called? They're really pretty. Here's a few of those, I think chondalas or gondolas that are coming down right there, the red ones. So if you don't like to be in the open traditional lift here that I'm in, you can ride one of those too. But I prefer these. The views are better, it's just airier, and oh my gosh, you guys see what I see way over there? Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in as we get closer, but I think, no, that's not a bear. It's just a tunnel. My eyes. Oh. I saw that black tunnel up there above the road and I thought it was a bear, but it's not a bear. But I often do see bears going up Anakeesta, so it's not uncommon. Maybe we'll see one today. As I mentioned, you can drive the enclosed cabins that we just drove by, or you can ride one of those little buses right there. They're called the Ridge Ramblers, and actually, honestly, they have a really, really good view as well. This is my main preference going on the lift, but if I had to pick second, I would pick the Ramblers second. I don't love the chondalas, the gondolas, whatever they're called, because they're pretty hot in there. They're not air conditioned, so on really, really hot days in the summer, you're not going to be comfortable. So yeah. Another great thing that I love about Anakeesta is there's so many different attractions for the entire family, for different thrill levels. There are 2 mountain coasters, and then there's also what's called the Wild Side, where you could do various off-roading. I have not done it, but I've really considered doing it this summer. You guys let me know. Should I do it? Do you guys want me to do a video and go there and check it out? I've considered it. But then they also have Astra Lumina, which I have done a video there most recently this past fall, and I will be going there again here soon. But I'll link my video if you want to check that out. That's just absolutely spectacular. It really is. So peaceful going up here. I always say, there are so many different attractions in the area that you can do. A lot of them are very, geared towards tourism, like this one is too, but it also has a lot of peace in so many different areas. I'll show you guys. There's so many tranquil, peaceful, kind of escapey type of places that you can just breathe. All right, we have made it off, and it is so peaceful up here. I'm excited to kind of walk around and check it all out. So here's the smokehouse here, and we've been here a couple times, and it is really, really nice, but the views are even better. Like, as you can see, people way back there are taking some pictures. It's just really dinner with a view and lunch, and it is very, very nice. So as we're kind of walking in here, it's a really tranquil type of environment here. I always love this bridge, great place to kind of take pictures and just relax, and all of the floral, everything is just beautifully landscaped here. And then they have this nice little fire pit that you can just kind of relax and unwind. Oh, it's just nice. Here's Rail Runner, one of the mountain coasters here at Anakeesta. That's the original one, I'd like to call it, that opened when Anakeesta opened. And then up here, there are numerous seating areas here. You can grab a drink, grab an appetizer, and just kind of just take it all in and just let all of your worries just fall into the mountains. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. So pretty. Various times at different festivals throughout the year, this is where they have one of the stages where there are performances here. So that's another thing. There's quite a few live type of events, and this is one of the stages right when you walk in. And this is one of the tap houses where you can get beer, alcohol beverages. But the views are really endless here. I mean, you could really go anywhere here at Anakeesta and just get a breathtaking view. So that's one of the things I love about coming here. I love this little area right here. And you guys know I love the sound of waterfalls and just streams. And oh, this is like music to my heart right now. But really cute. They have this little salamander guy here too. It's just very, very pretty. It says stay out of the pond. The coins harm our fish, but if you look in there, you see a lot of coins that have been thrown in the pond. So people are not heeding that sign. But they also have some food options, some pizza, hot dogs, and just your basic soda drinks as well. So there's really something for everyone. So if you take the Rambler up, this is where you will be dropped off at, and you'll also be picked up right here. So you can just look for the big black Anakeesta gate, and there's no line right now. So typically there is quite the line there. I really like the added touch with all of the paint tubes there, and as you can see spilling out are all the different colors. So the orange tube has the orange flowers spilling out, the red one, all of the pretty red flowers. So it's just so artistic, so creative, very, very pretty. It's a nice touch. Hey, Mr. Bear. This little guy caught a fish here. All of the waterfalls just kind of scattered throughout. So pretty. We're gonna walk up here and go through this little kind of play adventure. It's called a bear adventure, but these two little bears are greeting you. Hey guys, bear venture, let's go. I think this is for kids and for adults alike, so gotta have good balance though, because I have slipped almost a few times, but I'm getting better at this. There's all these little rope courses throughout, and you just kind of actually get a good workout in here too. It's fun. It's just fun to kind of play around and be a kid. And that's what I always like to tell everyone. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to be a kid. We're all kids. I don't see anyone here. This is, I think, the famous spot to get your picture taken here with the Anakeesta heart. Oh, it's so pretty. Such a nice breeze here tonight, too. Look at that. Wow. It's just absolute perfection. Wow, look at all of those cabins over there, too. The views that they have. Whew. So pretty. Here's Willow. Willow has not moved since the last time that I have been here. I think it's a good spot. Good spot, Willow. And now we're gonna go into this magical little tunnel. There's so many little magical tunnels in here, but all of these little vines all throughout with the lights. Oh, if you guys could smell the flowers in here, it is so pretty. We're gonna go up here. I'm gonna go up the Anakeesta Tower because we're right at perfect timing to be able to check out the views here for sunset. So we're gonna, oh, look at that. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. Here's Cloud 9 right here if you want to grab a quick drink, water, before you go to the tower. But again, look at all this seating. Always makes me happy to see all of the different seatings that attractions have, because it's nice to just, you know, also sit down and admire, not just run through. So here we are. We're going to go up the Anakeesta Tower. So the Anakeesta Tower is only accessible through the stairs, but that's the only thing. If you have accessibility issues, this might not be a good one for you. Okay, here we are. We made it. And we're just missed sunset, but the views are still beautiful. Oh my goodness. Here, we're gonna walk around over here. So here we're facing northeast. English Mountain is way straight ahead over there. Facing this way, northwest, we're facing in the direction Knoxville. You can see way over there, if you can see, there is the Sky Bridge lit up. I don't know if you can see on my camera here, but and right there you can see the Space Needle. You can see quite a bit. You can see the entire Gatlinburg. One thing that always amazes me is every time you look at Gatlinburg from a distance above, you see really how it's cradled in a valley. Look at that. I'm going to walk all the way around because now I have the entire tower to myself and walk around and just admire it all. Admire all of the beauty. I really like that they added this. When they first announced that they were going to start building this, I was really excited and looking forward to this because not only does Anakeesta have already, as is, the best views in the area, I knew it would be just even better, and it really is. It's so nice. There's benches here you can sit on, and oh my goodness, hold on, let me show you guys this. I don't know if I should show you this. So if you are scared of heights, I don't know how you'll feel about that. It's not bad. You can just see right down below. Okay, it's starting to get really windy up here, and I actually saw some lightning way off in the distance. So we're gonna go back downstairs because there's a few other areas that I want to take you guys to. My favorite is still coming. Here's the second mountain coaster here, the Hellbender, and that one is supposed to be a lot faster, more of a thrill. But this one actually has, from my understanding, I have not been on this one, but this one has some pretty amazing views. Some more rockers here that you can just kind of take a break. And so nice. Just so nice, so relaxing. I love rockers too. That's another thing. Oh, I love it. Here's the second stage where they have live acts, performances with all of the chairs right here that you can sit and listen to them, enjoy them. And then there's also a taco stand right there, a beer can bar, which is not open right now, restrooms right there, but you're surrounded by quite a few different options that you can just kind of grab, relax, and just absolutely unwind. So now we're going to go right into the Bird Venture, which is this little fantastical retreat, I like to call it. But look at that. Doesn't that look like something from Alice in Wonderland, the way it's all lit up? Just absolutely spectacular. This one is more accessible because there are stairs, but there is also a ramp. I always like to point out. So if you have mobility issues, you need a wheelchair, or you have a stroller, you can easily come through that way. But whew, look at that. Really beautiful. There's also a little slide right in there. that you can go through. All of these little birdhouses that you can go in and explore. We're gonna go and hang out in here. Oh, and the music is just a whole vibe in itself. It's so just tranquil, relaxing, but again, something like Alice in Wonderland. There's a little bumblebee right there. And you just kind of explore all of these little areas from one little house to another little house. It just transports you into another room. So in here, so this one has all these little guys dressed in their best attire. I like that cat, that one I always like, but that lion, really like him. I like that owl too, kind of like a steampunk owl. This one's a little bit brighter and I see kind of some rhinestone boots up there. Kind of reminds me of Dolly in here. A little bit ode to Dolly. All right, we're gonna give this a try. It says to touch the screen. That's what we're gonna do. Get ready. Cool.
Your photos.
I was not quite ready for that one, but you get the gist. So you can email it to yourself or however you want. We'll kind of discard that one because I wasn't ready for that. But hey, look at this guy. He's kind of saying, hey, how you doing? This is also a really cool spot here that you can kind of jump down. And this is pretty new. And it's just like a big trampoline that you can kind of jump on. It's so much fun. But oh, it's a good exercise. And I can't believe I'm the only one on here because it's usually pretty busy. And you can see down below everything, but it's just so much fun. And this is what Anakeesta is so great about. They have a little bit for everyone, but it kind of brings that inner kid in you. So definitely if you come here, try this out. Come out to Bird Adventure and do a few little bounces here. I think you'll like it. Look who I found here. You never know who you'll see here at Anakeesta. Does he have a name?
Yes, this is Orpheus.
Hi, Orpheus.
He has a little girlfriend downstairs named Eurydice. Means little white animal in Powhatan, which is the language of the indigenous people of Eastern Virginia.
I did not know that. So opossum means
Little white animal.
little white animal.
They are also the only marsupials in North America, which means that they carry their young around in a pouch.
Wow.
Orpheus, unfortunately, does not do that because his pouch is being preoccupied by something else.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, nice to meet you, Orpheus. We'll see you later. All right, bye. We'll have to go visit your girlfriend. Your girlfriend's downstairs?
Yes, her name is Eurydice.
Okay, we will definitely go see Eurydice. Bye, Orpheus. All right, so we're going to go back upstairs here out of the Bird Adventure and explore a few other areas here. So of all the times that I have been up here, I've never met Orpheus, and the really sweet handler, I'll call her, was very kind. She knew a lot about opossums. So that was, so the word opossum actually comes from the indigenous people. I didn't know that. So pretty cool. Learn something new every day. And one of my favorite things here is just the sounds you can hear. It's just feels like true magic. It just feels so relaxing. And you know, I'll be honest with you, I was kind of feeling a little blah today, kind of felt down, and I just knew if I came up here, it's exactly what I needed. It's just everything that you would need or you would want. I do recommend, if you can, to come during the week in the evening like it is now, because you'll find that it is the quietest and you'll kind of have the place to yourself like I do. It's just perfect. And as you get out of the Vista Gardens, right to your right is where you can get into Astrolumina. So Astrolumina is a separate admission fee to the experience up here, but honestly, it's worth every penny. I would highly recommend trying it at least once and get your tickets in advance so that way you know what time slot, because they're sold by time slots. So, all right, and now we're going to go to my favorite area of Anakeesta, which is the treetop skywalk. I love it up here. As you're walking in, you see all of these beautiful glowy, they look like honeycombs to me. Absolutely encapsulates you into another world, I think. So as you're walking through this entire sky area, you have all of these bridges, and whew, I can smell all of the wood all around here, all of the woods. Whew, it smells so good. But you have all of these little bridges that will take you from one area to another, and you can just explore all throughout. Obviously, it's dark out right now, but during the day, you really get some pretty cool views. Even at night, it's just as pretty, but it's just so cool. I just can't believe how quiet it is here tonight. It's just, I feel like we have the entire place to ourselves. It's really kind of cool. It's kind of adds even more magic to it. Right, Whitley?
Yeah, right.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
So this is so much fun. And if you are scared of heights, I can tell you that it's fun. My 4-year-old loves it. And if she loves it and she's not scared of it, Whitley, are you scared of it?
No.
No, I know. It's pretty fun. It's just fun for the whole family, but it's slippery when wet, so watch your step.
I had a great day here. And Esquire Mommy's channel is.
And that was not a paid review. No. So there's even some sitting areas right here. Let me show you guys. Right here, there's several benches that you can kind of relax and sit down and look across. But again, can't really see too much right now with it being dark out, but oh, I feel like I just walked into a whole bunch of spider webs. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Yeah, there's a lot of spiders here. Yep, there they are. Oh my goodness, I'm pretty sure I just walked into that spider. Ooh. If you have someone that likes to shake the bridge, just be mindful of that. Hold yourself, because it can get pretty rocky. I swear, every time I am here, though, I do see some pretty crazy looking spiders. Like, any spider people on here that know? What kind of spider is that? Look how big his belly is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's a big one. Woo! And you always exit through the gift shop. Right here. Get all of your Anakeesta shirts, magnets, keychains. They actually have really nice Anakeesta shirts here. Really nice. Nice hoodies too. Looking at this sign right here, it kind of shows you all of the different things that really there is up here. I have people that ask me all the time, like, do I recommend Anakeesta for such and such age group? And I recommend it for everyone. I mean, they have gem mining for the youngest kiddos, but even for adults. Astra Lumina, which is for the whole family. The restaurant, the Vista Gardens that we went through, the tree venture, the treetop skywalk, which we just walked out of. And they also have the zip line too. So if you want more of a thrill experience, they have that also. So, and then of course they have the 2 mountain coasters, and then on top of that, if you just want to come here for the views, you got that as well. So I mean, there's no one that I think could not enjoy Anakeesta and all the things that there is up here. So they just closed at 9 o'clock here. I can tell they're waiting for everyone to get out, and the fire pits have been shut off. We're gonna make our way back down, go back on the sky lift here shortly. All right, we are back on the lift, and I was looking at the radar, and it looks like we're about to get some pretty serious storms here. So I'm glad we're leaving at the time that we are. So the radar shows in about 30 minutes we're gonna hit pretty hard with some rain. But what an amazing evening this was. Just perfect, and exactly what my heart needed, my mind needed. We all need a little tranquil relaxation, and Anakeesta is one of those places, one of many places in this area, but Anakeesta is just special for me. It really is. The views on the way down are just as beautiful, honestly, actually even better. And at night you see all of those cabins just twinkling in the distance, and just see entire Gatlinburg just all lit up down there. I appreciate you guys coming along with me here tonight, and if you have not already, guys, please do consider subscribing here for vlogs in the Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge area. I just love kind of taking you guys and exploring the area with you. So, and I appreciate you guys coming along. I hope you enjoyed this evening up at Anakeesta. Let me know in the comments below if you've been up here. Thank you again for watching, and always remember, it is not the same without you. All right, so this is a first for me. I'm still up here and it's raining. I've never been on the lift, on any lift, while it's raining. So here we are. Here's a first. We're doing it.